Alright, I got the Swage It in the mail today, so I'm taking it for a test run. It's pretty basic to use. If you guys are having problems, or taking forever just loading military brass, it's crimped. I can't give my full opinion on this so far, but it does work. And I've loaded some with my hand primer just to make sure that it's fine. I've only had one case that was really giving me issue trying to put a primer in, and but every other one it seems to be taking the crimp out. It's pretty basic to use. You have just replaces your primer system on your 550. They also make it for 650, and I got one with the large and small cups, so I got the small cup in it right now. I'm doing some 556, but here's the large. You can tell it denotes by there's one line on the small and two lines on the large primer. I guess anvils. It lines up pretty well. There's also a return spring on it, but you can see, and it does. It comes pretty far up. I didn't know whether or not I was gonna use the base. If I needed to use this or not still, but it doesn't show it in the photos or the directions, and it would be even higher if you put that plate in. So I would say leave it off. We'll just run a couple. Sorry, it's not the best camera view, but my mount seems to not be working right. But I just hold the 550. That's about it. And it really, some of them are pretty sticky. But you probably won't be able to see it. It doesn't take a lot out. I mean, you're not taking any of the brass out, but it just basically makes that collar smooth. But every time I run it again, it's still pretty sticky on some of these. I'm trying to be careful not to knock the camera off, but some are nice and easy. And they'll definitely make things a lot faster, depending on how well this actually works. And so far, I've been pretty happy. I've done maybe 20 or 30, and with my hand primer, seems to be going pretty smooth. I haven't tested it out with my automatic feeder yet, but it's just kind of a pain that you're gonna have to keep replacing this with your automatic primer feed system for your 550, and so I might just get another 550. Honestly, I mean, they're like $250, and that way I can put this on, and then have a head with my deprimer resizer, and also I can have the 1500 trim motor up here, and that would make things a lot quicker than having to go to my drill for sizing, because I run everything through this right now. Just hooked up to a drill. It's a CTS trimmer. Yeah, carbide. That thing works great, speeds me up, but it would be nice to have everything on one system. And, rifle brass kind of sucks to load anyway. I started out with rifle, and then I didn't even know how easy pistol was, and until I started loading it, I'm like, holy shit, should have started with pistol. Which actually most guys say that you should, but I wanted to load 556 first, so that's what I did, and just to make sure that I wanted to load. But this must be already. No. Oh, I guess I got an easy one. Yep. Oh. been meaning to build a better workbench, so this will probably get me, kick me in the ass a little bit to do that, because this thing's a little wobbly, but it doesn't take too much pressure. Just some of the pressure to get it off. But I would definitely recommend holding it. Yeah, some of these are pretty tough. Yeah, sorry the light's washing you guys out, but see, that's the one weird thing. I mean, you would think if it's taking it out the second time around, it wouldn't be so tight. If it's really swaging the case, but we'll just have to see with priming. See how the cups go. Let's see. It got a little easier, but I mean, as long as the primers, sorry guys, as long as the primers don't stick or don't jam up, I'd be happy. All right, I'm gonna get back to work, and I'll do an update video on it when with my hand primer, and then I'll do with the automatic priming system on this. And anyone else has ever used them, if you got any comments, let me know. If not, I'm just gonna keep going with this, and I'll give you guys an update. Thanks.